This month is so valuable, so valuable, so valuable that I cannot afford to waste any moment of this month. It is recorded regarding Shaykh Abdul Rahim Raipuri Rahmatullahi Alayhi that he would rarely sleep more than 1 hour during the month of Ramadan. The maximum he would sleep would be 1 hour during the whole month of Ramadan. Only sometimes he would go beyond 1 hour, 1.5 hours, 2 hours. And despite sleeping very less, he would spend the whole night reciting the glorious Quran. Haji Imdadullah Muhajiri Makki Rahimahullah Ta'ala, during the month of Ramadan, he would never sleep during the night. After the Maghrib Salat, he would delay the Isha Salat. So after the Maghrib Salat, after Iftar, 2 Huffaz would lead him in Nafal Salah before Taraweeh. And each Hafiz would recite 1 juz. So he would perform Maghrib Salah. After the Maghrib Salah, he would have his Futur, Iftar. And after Iftar, 2 Huffaz would lead him in Nafal Salah. And each Hafiz would recite 1 juz. And thereafter, he would perform the Isha Salah. And after the Isha Salah, he would perform his Taraweeh. And after Taraweeh, again 2 Huffaz would lead him in Nafal Salah until half the night. And thereafter, another 2 Huffaz would come. The first 2 Huffaz will leave and another 2 Huffaz will come and they would lead him in Nafal Salah until Suhoor. So from Maghrib until Suhoor, he would remain standing in Salah listening to the Quran. He would perform his Maghrib Salah. After Maghrib Salah, he would have his Iftar. After food, immediately he would engage in Nafal Salah. And 2 Huffaz would lead him in Nafal Salah. And each would recite 1 juz. Thereafter Isha Salah, after Isha Taraweeh. And after Taraweeh, 2 Huffaz would lead him in Nafal Salah until half the night. And another 2 will come and they would continue for the remaining half the night until Suhoor. And Shaykhul Hind Rahimahullah Ta'ala, Maulana Mahmud Hasan Sahib Deobandi Rahimahullah Ta'ala, he would also spend the whole night listening to the Quran. So Maghrib, after Maghrib, Futur, after Iftar, Awwabin, Iftar, after the Taraweeh, and from after Taraweeh until Suhoor, he would remain standing in one place and the Huffaz would continue to change because they would not be able to maintain this practice throughout the 30 days. So Shaykhul Hind Rahimahullah Ta'ala would stand in the same place and after 2 rakats, 4 rakats, 1 Hafiz would go away, another Hafiz would come. After 2 rakats, 4 rakat, this Hafiz would go away, another Hafiz would come throughout the month of Ramadan. So there were people like Haji Imdadullah Muhajir Makki Rahimahullah Ta'ala, Shaykhul Hind Rahimahullah Ta'ala, and Shaykh Abdul Rahim Raipuri Rahimahullah Ta'ala, and many more from the Mutaqaddimin and from the Mutaakhirin, from the time of the Sahaba Ridwanullahi Ta'ala alayhim ajma'in until today. There have always been people there will always remain people who toiled, who exerted every effort to make the month of Ramadan valuable. Despite that, they used to feel that we were unable to value the month of Ramadan the way we should have valued the month of Ramadan. So, my friends, my sons, my daughters, my brothers, my sisters, my mothers, my elders, we need to value each and every second of our lives. And blessed moments like Ramadan, we need to value even more. Let us reflect. How have I spent this life so far? How have I spent this month of Ramadan? Has my behavior changed? Has my focus changed? Is there any increase in my ibadah? And if there is any increase in ibadah, in tilawat, in zikr, in tasbih, then the question we need to ask is that have I totally abstained from disobedience to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Have I been able to safeguard my gazes? Have I been able to safeguard my tongue? Have I been able to safeguard myself from listening to those things which I should not be listening? Ramadan is a training ground. It is training period. Hazrat Maulana Rashid Ahmad Gangohi rahmatullahi alayhi, even during the months of June and July, when the heat would be intense, after the Maghrib Salat, in Nafl, he would recite at least 2 juz. At least 2 juz. And then during the night, he would spend at least 2.5 to 3 hours in performing tahajjud.